Hey, you all, we have been working on the boxes. I had no idea people were going to be like that, like excited about them. So this is a pleasant surprise. We can only do a few at a time because they're just, Shadow puts them together. We go and find the boxes and we decide on what herbs and roots and whatever's going to go in there. And then everybody gets one of my Florida waters. You get a certain amount of candles. So what we found was when we went to the store to find more boxes, because this is very hard to find a wholesaler. Like if you go, say, to Joann Fabrics and they have those nice boxes that we use for Rootwork 201. They are manufactured specifically for them, and they ain't trying to give nobody wholesale. So we have to figure out, when we go and get the boxes, how much they're going to cost. I looked up on the ones that I posted tonight at a local retailer. They were actually on clearance. And you know what? Old white men get on my nerves because I'm in line and I'm talking to the young lady. And she's, from Eastern Europe, I think, or maybe, no, she's Indian. So anyways, I asked her, not him. I don't even know where the hell he came from. Can you please check these boxes? I found them on the clearance, okay? Found them in the clearance aisle. This man comes up, grabs one of the boxes, opens it up, looks at the price tag, and is like, no, if it doesn't have the line through it, it ain't. And I just looked at him. And the lady, the Indian girl was like, do you want me to check those for you? I'm like, yes. And as soon as I saw the price that we were able to get them for, I was like, dude, why don't you mind your business? Because you clearly have no idea what things cost in your store. I was just like, old white man working in a foo-foo retail store. He has no business. None. I want to know how, as a old white man, you end up working at a job like that. You got to really make some really bad fucking decisions to be in retail as an old white man. That's all I'm saying. I mean, the most privileged group of people imaginable. That just tells you what he was doing retail. Anyways, long story short, it's not easy to get these damn boxes, okay? We trying to get them from China. We're trying to get them from Amazon. We're trying to get these boxes, because really, when a box costs $20, you can't sell it for something that somebody can afford. There's a lot of $20 boxes. Now, if y'all want to commission me on a special box, I'll hook you up. I was laughing, and I don't know if you guys saw that video about back to school. And that woman was telling all these complaining ass parents, just buy the damn school supplies. And so she was in Target and she asked the teacher, you want a microwave? I'll get you a microwave. I swear she was part black, man. And so I'm like, if you want them, I will make them, okay? Mountain people. Oh, Lord. Anyways. I have a different interpretation of mountain people that they, back in the day when you were born with a disability or extra limbs, except if you were in India. Because if you was born with an extra arm in India, you was everything. Don't have two extras, okay? You were everything. Be born like that someplace else. They put you up on the mountain. Remember, even pagans, long before we were Christians, they was sacrificing them little suckers, okay? I'm like, we've come a long, long way. But in any case, we want to find the boxes at a good price, okay? So that we can afford to toss enough stuff in there, because before, those boxes were smaller. We got these boxes, we was like, oh shit. It's time to clown. What else can we put in the box? I love doing stuff like this. And check this out, y'all. I want to talk to you for 5 minutes about internet etiquette. I think that's a good way to put it, right? So funny, because on my Instagram post, there's gentlemen who own a graphic design firm. Hit me up on my comments. If you ever need photo manipulation, what was that, CD art, a few other things, that I already know how to do. Flyers. Who needs a flyer? What kind of hood operation is this? I'm going to be on the corner. Big Liz Conjure. What? I love it when people come to me and say, I want you to try my product. I just got a product from another Facebook friend. I promise you, the more people that spend more money here, the more money I have, and then I'll be able to buy stuff that other people make and put it on the site as well. Because some people just want to make one product or just do one product. They don't want to have a business. That's a win-win type of thing when you're working with your fellow conjurers, So, it's something to pay attention to that people send me stuff. I am doing Facebook Live. Don't you call me. You can take those clips out of your hair. I am. No peace, no justice, no peace. She talked to her boyfriend all night, but all of a sudden, as soon as I start to do something, I'm talking about you. Oh, girl, what? I said to take the clips out. Doing her hair because, we got locks and sometimes we don't get around to it. And she's got homecoming this weekend. I thank everybody that helped us pick out her dress. That was pretty cool. Some of them dresses she tried on, people were like, no. And those were the ones she wanted. Because she was trying to get tasteful hoe. My child is hilarious. So in any case, it's bad form, y'all. To go on another artist's post, because I think that that's why they call it the craft. This is an art. It's definitely an art form. So to go on another artist's page and talk about how you can do artwork for them, that's a direct message. That's an inbox, That's when you really want the job because you know how to get it. You know what I'm saying? And then go to that person's design page and be like, but, I just responded with thank you. I am an instructional designer specializing in user interfaces and a former professional photographer, Photoshop, Lightroom expert, currently training myself to use Illustrator for the designs for my t-shirts. But I'll let you know if I need some art. Ding! Anyways, good grief. So, if you guys... We can only make a few at a time, but we will make more. So I'm really happy. We're a little surprised that everybody wants them and likes them. It is something that Shadow kept asking me to do it. I'm like, why don't you do it? I'll give you a cut and you make the boxes. It is my Florida water in there, and all the herbs come here from the house. But it's just really it's a lot of supplies and it's kind of hard to source certain things. There's going to be a list of suggested reading of various witchcraft and conjure books in there. There's going to be a list of things that are commonly found in the grocery store. Some grocery stores are special. Like, you can find lavender at Whole Foods. I don't know other grocery stores sell it. But they sell fresh basil. They sell allspice. They sell black peppercorn. They sell, oh God, what else do we have over here? You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Fennel, anise star, cinnamon, let's see. What else? You can go get cedar and pine off your tree. Yeah, sea salt, poppy seeds, black mustard seeds, white mustard seeds. Come on. That is a grocery store.
Oregano. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 4 by 4 by 4. I want you to go get a ruler and measure 4 inches. And then come back, okay? Erica, measure 4 inches. Because these boxes are a good 7 to 8 inches wide. So you wouldn't get nothing in that box. And if there might be cardboard. That's what I'm saying. And Uline.com, they're Trump supporters. Don't buy shit from them. But, yes, Lucy, he lives for his packets, and we're trying to figure out a subscription thing, but, I'm like, I know some months be like, ain't nobody got time for that, you know? So we're going to do boxes of the month. That way, you don't have to be compelled to buy a series of them. Maybe one speaks to you. What else we're going to do with the boxes of the month is we're going to personalize them. If you want the Big Liz logo, I'll put it on there. If you want your monogram on there or some other design, all you do is send it to me. And I cut it out, and it's a vinyl applique for those, they're extremely durable cardboard suitcases, storage boxes. And that's what, and they're dressed up cardboard boxes. They're party boxes, they're not gift boxes. There's that gift, I'm telling you, that's when you have grown up. When you can't wrap no damn gifts, but you can go out and buy something really slick to put it in. Because, man, y'all see me wrap a package. But that's the thing. I don't know about you. I have this thing for packaging. I also got to think about, responsible purchasing. That's why I won't buy from Uline. And I just don't buy from companies who are notorious for fuck shit. Walmart would probably always be the bottom of the well to get things from. But, and so we take time picking them, and these are not cardboard boxes. The first two were definitely solid. I think they're all solid wood covered with something. This how them doors be, new doors and new houses, they be all hollow. This shit feels thicker than the doors in this house. Those new doors, like the one for the basement. So this is some, I don't know. It's a good box. This is wood. This is not cardboard underneath. And it's covered. And I couldn't even do this by hand. And I like to do stuff like this. Now that's one thing we could think about, is if we find an unusually plain box, how we could adorn it. I could put a spray of peacock feathers on the top. I know, but that's fun. We'll do that for the commission boxes. Do that for the commission boxes. Yeah. Somebody might want to get they witchcraft on with royalty, right? With just
in these colors,
right. Just so because it's hard to. I got these projects. Oh, well, you're back. Very good. I don't know what happened. Right, so these boxes are, I know what you was looking at, honey. No. What we're doing, it's kind of like the box version of your grimoire. You should have a really nice book at some point. I feel like I'm still making spells, so I still got mine in a binder. I have a really nice grimoire. But this is kind of like your grimoire box. This is like your thing. And it's funny because you think about evolution of your root work, depending on how simple. Because some folks go in balls on the wall, you know what I'm saying? And they buy all kinds of stuff. And then after a while, they learn what they don't need. It's always better to buy something you can grow into. I bought a sewing machine that didn't have an automatic buttonholer. And then I'm in the 21st century trying to find a sewing machine that's really an automatic buttonhole. I don't want to measure shit. I want to punch in a number or do a dial. Make the buttonhole. It's a buttonhole. But you got to spend $5,000 on a machine to get it to do that. The automatic buttonholer, my ass. So think about that. When I bought my first sewing machine, I wasn't thinking about no buttonholes. I was thinking about, can I put two pieces of material together and will it stay on my body? That was all I was concerned with. But you grow and you need more things. So I kind of think about the herbs that used to be in the 4-ounce jars that have now moved to the big jars, and some of the stuff that I used to buy big is now in very small jars. So your magic will evolve. But it's just a nice place to start. Because what we try to do is we try to cover all the bases. I gave you everything I could but goofer dust. I ain't giving you no goofer dust. You should not start off with the goofer dust like the white folks start off with the goetic demons. No. But you are going to get some red brick dust, okay? You ain't getting no graveyard dirt. We ain't there. That's what my mama tells us all the time. We ask her about particular Loa, And she'd be like, no, not now. No, not yet. But for some folks, not ever. You ain't ready for all that. You know? People just always want to grab spirits that are completely incompatible with their intellect and courage. You know that. Very strong, powerful spirits are the ones who are really smart. There's a reason why Saint Expedite will do things faster for you. He's not really the most bright saint there is. In fact, there's debate about whether he ever even lived. But the legend on Saint Expedite is you gotta be real clear with Saint Expedite. I mean, he likes pound cake. All the shit in the world you can have, he likes pound cake. You better be very clear. You better be very nice. But you better be very clear. And because if you ask him for, I don't know, boyfriend, he might send a 90-year-old millionaire to your door and you got to make a decision. So you better be very specific with your spirits. But some people don't choose spirits that are compatible with their level of expertise. I had somebody message me today. And I get this every now and then, people trying to test me. Asking me the strangest questions. And I'd be like, well, who taught you? Where did you come from? I mean, I've seen different variants and stuff like that. We were talking about Voodoo. D-U-N. I didn't hear about that stuff to Facebook. I've never heard that. I've never heard any African person in the diaspora say that. They say voodoo. And I'm like, this is like voodoo. Don't do it. I don't know where that word came from. Maybe it's because they're trying, academics wise. Because that's why Haitian voodoo got requested, because it's a religion, to change to keep it consistently OU. Because there's a difference between Haitian voodoo and New Orleans voodoo. Depending on who you ask. I ain't going to go there because I don't talk about folks. I don't know. All I know is there is a delineation. And so that's the preferred spelling of Haitian voodoo. But I'm like, I'm asking, I'm serious. Before I start to make fun of something, it's always good to ask this nature of voodoo. Okay? Because the only person I've ever heard say it was E.A. Coetting, and y'all know you ain't got no business listening to him. So, become a living God. Ooh, I already am a god. I'm a goddess. I don't need you to show me that. But I digress. So, don't freak out, y'all. If the boxes are sold out, Voodoo, they Vodoun. And I'm like, what? Who? What? And the many books that I have studied by Black people about voodoo, that word's not in there. Even ones written back in the 50s. They smelled it with O-O before they would spell it with the O-U-N. So y'all tell me where that came from. I could be wrong. I can be asked wrong. My asked wrong like 3 or 4 times a day. Easy. But I just, I don't even let folks know. But Shadow has had the unique opportunity to spend the past couple of weeks with me watching how I talk to myself and curse at the desk all day. And I know she sits here like, just that kind of wondering, is she sane? Should I go? It's like, I didn't know she was crazy like that. But we will find boxes. I'm not going to buy super expensive boxes because I want to be able to fill it with stuff. And I want to be able to make some money so I can buy some more boxes. And if you want one personalized and you're really stressed out that every time we post them, they're going to go, number one, we're going to buy more. This is not a thing. People love it. Yeah, we'll sell it. Goodness, but I will take your monies. It's cool. It's cool. But secondly, if you have specific desires for your box, because I'm sorry, we grew up. The only man, they was bogus on Bewitched. Okay, with the accessories. She was low end. I'm like, she didn't, but that's because she wanted to live like a muggle. It was just like, this is so bland. And her sister would show up and she'd be all jazzy and shit. I'll be like, yeah, that's me. But every other witchcraft show we've seen growing up, witches have style. I don't think that's by mistake. You know, when you see things about witches, their cribs always be on point. Come on. Say what you will about these shows. Charmed, American Horror Story, everything except for the monsters, but I don't think they were witches. Even Adam's family's crib was creepily cool. So I grew up not knowing I was a witch, even though my grandmother talked to me about them. But I still don't know why, probably because she knew I was one. And just always admired that type of style, you know, that witches always seem to have.
Which shows, which movies.
Even, like, yeah, and even, I mean, like, practical magic. There's some stuff I might consider selling my soul for. That house, I might have to talk to somebody about that, but I still get to be an ancestor. How does this work? You know, because if I could have the practical magic house, that would just be my whole life if I could have that house. So I, you know, and then my mentors, who are both artists, on the voodoo store, you know, they were not about no ugly stuff. You know, some of this foolishness look like you hand wrote your labels and stuff like that. And that's not because you're being a snob. It's simply because you have a passion. You know, it's like if I'm going to be a professional and charge people money on the website, I want to give them the feeling that it gives me. You know, I don't do nothing cheap, nothing flimsy. The box will be something you can keep for a long time. Some of them, yeah, my kitchen is midnight blue. Okay, I'm still gonna do the top cabinets. Woo, Jesus, be a paintbrush. My basement flooded and money went out, and I just fuck them cabinets. Now sit over here and smoke this paint away. Fuck them cabinets. But in any case, I'll finish them at some point. That's one of the other things I want to talk to you guys about. I was really surprised how you liked the Rise Up spell. I thought maybe people think this is corny. But one of the things that I have found that is the best thing for depression is to create. There are a lot of people who practice this craft who were told at a very young age that they shouldn't be doing this, or it was evil, or what they were seeing wasn't real. And you can push some stuff way down to the point where you may not get it back. But for most people, when you come to this, you have a certain vision for what you want to do. It's as if you've thought about it, you know, if you're really thoughtful about it. So in that case, that's a case where you could do a commissioned box where you're a beginner, but you know exactly your focus, where you're going, how you're doing your work, you know. And I can find some interesting stuff for y'all. You know, probably of the curio type. Won't be a lion's head. I won't have nobody telling me that I'm all messed up on my page. But legal curios and things like that. Whatever. What, Amber? Okay, I can't read that, so I'll look at it in a minute. But in any case, I'm serious. We got 5 boxes here. They will sell tomorrow, and that's okay, because what's going to happen is we're going to take that money and we're going to go buy some more boxes. So don't trip out. You know what? What we've tried to do is we've tried to give you stuff for what I call CPR. Cleanse, protect, reverse. Okay? So there's a variety of roots in there that do that. Then when we added to it, we added money drawing roots and love roots. Okay? So, you know, trying to make sure we cover all of the bases. You got a Florida water, you got even some rose incense to clear out negative energies. A big box has saltpeter in it. Oh, y'all know what you can do with saltpeter. The big box has saltpeter. The big box also has rose dupe sticks in it, in addition to the incense, and there's a dupe stick holder in the box. So, yeah, this is, I love doing this because I get to wild out. You know, I actually, not everybody,
Make a box. I
well, that's the
wanted
thing, you
when
know.
I started.
Right. But see, and I didn't want for that because I worked for the voodoo store. So the minute I started practicing witchcraft, I had things I wasn't ready for at my, excess. So, when I think about somebody saying, oh man, no, we don't have anything like that near our house. We don't have a botanica. We can't get five finger grass. We can't get bone set. We can't get grains of paradise. And who the hell's going to order even 4 ounces of grains of paradise?
Yeah,
This fool. But the average person does not need 4 ounces. I ordered 4 ounces of some really fluffy shit. Oh, was that mullet? No. That was horehound, which I've never seen that fluffy in my life. That is why I ordered 4 ounces. It took up a gallon jar. Don't nobody need 4 ounces of horehound. So that's what I'm trying to do for you, because you have to realize that because I had herbs and roots at my disposal for years, I've been able to keep most of them in small jars. But things have changed. Things have definitely changed for the better. Oh yeah, we got rue in there. Baby, we got hyssop and rue. Stop playing. Go on the website and look at the ones that have sold. There will be even more in these boxes. Okay, because those boxes were smaller than these. And ladies who ordered the first 3, yours will go out by the weekend. Voodoo. Okay, like I said, Ray Marlboro was wrong about a lot of stuff. Okay? He was wrong about a lot of stuff. That's all I'm going to say about Ray Marlboro. He was really good when it came to the magic of his community in New Orleans, but he really didn't know much about Haiti. So he probably got made and gone in New Orleans, which that would be under New Orleans voodoo. That's not allowed under Haitian voodoo. So I'm not thinking about Ray Marlboro, okay? I think he wrote a really good book about, like, working with the saints. Was that the one? Or was it a spiritualist candle book? One or the other. It was nice, but he don't know what he's talking about. In several instances. So I want to know from someone who is from Haiti, a practicing voodoo son from Haiti, is that spelling used? It's so funny because somebody was talking about their new path, this hoodoo initiatory path that I've heard does not allow gay people. And the person started talking and using all these words, and they look like they're African words. I'm like, what? But what language is that from? And didn't get none back. Folks be making up stuff like Marana Karunga when he was sitting in jail for rape and he made Kwanzaa. Don't believe me? Check the web. I know Marana Karunga. What's his name? Ron? Yeah, I know Marana Karunga. So, in any case, I'm going to make more boxes. And if they're big, we'll price them accordingly. If they're small, we'll price them lower. Malana Karunga, the man who invented Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa is an invented 20th century holiday, okay? And some people have some problems with him and his past and his misogyny. Yeah, I think that would be it. So, it happens, But in any case, I'll let you guys know. I'm assuming around noon, and sometime tomorrow afternoon. Okay. What? Amber, what? Yeah. I also will be. Hi, Jessica. I also will be. Ooh. Oh my goodness! So she said they have one occult shop, and somebody was so rude to her that they'll keep buying online. Yeah. Oh, I love that rose dupe stick too, Lewis. I'm just scrolling back to you guys' stuff. So thank you. Donnie, did you send me something the other day? Let me know. Because if that was you, I got it. But that might not be you. And it's late, and I forgot. So, yeah, I wanted to be magical as a kid. I'm scrolling back and looking at those things. And that's why... yes, he is. He is a professor in California. Yeah, he's been a professor out there for probably at least 30 years. Um, yeah, and that was the thing. Thank you, Dana. People were doing these subscription boxes, and I thought, oh, that's a nice idea, but I ain't no time to do nothing like that. That's really that's it's time consuming. And so, but then it was saying, yeah, this has been something else. I can see why more folks ain't doing it. Okay, this has been a little interesting, trying to, because okay, you do a subscription, you got to have a consistent product for your client. I don't believe in, oh yeah, subscription, so you're gonna get half an apartment this month. You get the whole apartment next month or last month. Sorry, wrong month for you. No. But she was saying, she's buying these from non-POC companies. She's like, a black witch, make a box, take my money. I would take all your money. I will. And I will give you whatever you want. And so if you need a custom oil made, or if, and we should, somebody was saying, should we get a consultation on the box? I think that you really should get one if you're having one custom made. But, okay, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I tell you about this in Root Work 101, I don't get this. Number one, if you read cards, you can read for yourself, okay? If you have a divination system, you can divine for yourself. Okay, about what type of spell work you need to be doing. Should you be doing it all? Do you need all these accoutrements? Now, people always want to start spells and they haven't done a divination. Sometimes they haven't even used common sense. I mean, like not even no spell work required. They just want to jump in, buy a spell kit and light a candle. And honest to God, I'd rather you not purchase something than to come and purchase something that possibly either is going to waste your money, because there's always something else magical you can buy that will be a benefit to you. So it's best if you're not clear, and some people just got a good head on their shoulders, they're clear, or they get messages from ancestors directly. They don't need tools. It's happened to me. It happens a lot. Don't happen all the time. I'd be like, why? So that's when being able to divine with cards comes in, or another, mine happens to be cards, bones, whatever, you got shells and different things, that different ATRs that they teach you. You should be able to know, what you want to do when you want to do it. However, this is a beginner's box. So if you don't know, maybe we should do like, I don't know, like for $25, find out where they are, consultation, custom make your box for like $25 extra. We'll sit down, we'll talk to you about half an hour and figure out what you need. But because that stuff takes time. You know what I'm saying? You got to charge something for that, because it's okay when we're just putting in the same things in every box. But but witchcraft is unique. We were looking at all of the different protection herbs and seeing which one's the most universal. Okay, which was one they can't get in the grocery store, is the most universal, covers all the bases, because there are different protections. Somebody said that chicken foot was protecting that deed and night. But there are different types of protection herbs, okay? So you have to choose carefully. And so that's what we try to do. I mean, how many days did we sit up there with that list? Like 3 days. Like, keep it. No. That's why we got bigger boxes. So we can just say, okay, we'll put them all in. So, because if you're doing it right, you'll know that there are specific herbs, even specific families, genus, I guess that's what you call it, species of an herb. Like Scott Cunningham's book will tell you that any type of morning glory can be used for Hyjon root. Ask somebody, old black, or even old white conjurer from down south. Ask them if you can use any morning glory for Hyjon root. The other studies that I found is that no, that's not acceptable. Sometimes people are like, oh, rosemary. You use rosemary in place of everything. It cannot be used in place of everything. I mean,
or like the devil's shoestring.
That devil's shoestring nonsense. The stuff that they sell. I mean, I don't know. Kat's got both of them listed.
Black Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which one did we get? We got
I think we got the Black Hall.
Black Hall, but there's another cramp root.
Yeah, cramp bark.
Cramp bark. There's several different versions of them. Mm-hmm.
You know.
And it's like, well, you know, it starts off with a story. You got to understand that a lot of our stuff comes from oral traditions. So somebody, you know, transmitted a story from Africa about a specific root, probably, you know, fairly detailed storytellers, what it looked like, you know, what it did. And so when we got here, they went to looking for that root. And that was the closest one they could find. And the reason why they found out about it was because Native Americans were using it.
And not only that, there are some people so empathic they can tell.
They could go right to the flower, right to the root. No, and no. Yeah. Man, what I wouldn't give for that. Man, look, I am tempted. I need somebody who, I'm going to take Paige. We finna go walk up in Blacklick. I'm going to have my gardening shears and my bag. Can you get in trouble for that?
What?
Like if you go out to the first for reserving your wildcraft. Is that stealing?
I don't know.
Can I go to jail for that? I don't look good in orange. So, but I want to go out and just go, you know, I'll be like, this is not, do not do this at home, kids. I've seriously thought about, you know, why do they put all the best ones on the entrance and exit ramps? On the sides where you can't park. I've thought about like going down the highway a little bit where I could park and walking back. Because there's some stuff there. I just wish I could get somebody to like lean out of the window with a big ass pair of gardening shears. Or a scythe and cut it down and grab it. They have the best wildflowers. And I know that they could be of use. You know, it's kind of like me with refurnishing furniture. I don't know if anybody here refinishes furniture, but you guys have seen a few of my products. Remind me, we're talking about woodworking. This girl just told this story, and I almost choked. I'm so glad that I was not drinking any liquids. I would have messed up my phone. She said that somebody gave her devil shoestring as protection, told her to put it in her bra. She said, I needed protection from them poking my boobs. Girl, that's what they make Mojo Bands for. Ooh, woo. Yes, snip and run. Let me tell you, I want to snip and run. Man, I'm telling you, I have almost risked my life for some rabbit tobacco, which is also life everlasting. And you know it's illegal to cut in certain states now. I'm like, I said, I better look like, and I'd be on that curve, because if you come to Ohio, and if you're from Ohio, you're on this, you know that every single exit is a curve. We only have a couple of those in Chicago, because we like living, so it is always the prettiest flowers on that curve. You see the echinacea, man, they got echinacea at the McDonald's drive-thru. They did in Chicago, up on Howard Street. They got coneflowers, so you can go up there and at least get them leaves. So when you come, you can just reach down and get the flower, the leaf, and the root. But you didn't hear that from me. I've taken pictures of it. I didn't take it, but when I was a photographer, I took some pictures in the drive-thru one day, and they were absolutely stunning because the flowers are absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, somebody needs to rush you, right? Just picking random flowers. Could you imagine that? Like, walking down your street, if somebody came up in my yard and just, like, started cutting up my tulips this spring. I don't know. People like that, you know, you would think, because I have a pretty bad temper when I really do get angry, that I would be able, like, to, like, leap out into my yard and single bound and, you know, fuck them up. But I would be standing there at my window so astonished that there would be somebody cut the goddamn flowers in my yard that I think they'd get away. Because I'd be like, Shadow, or whoever's here would be, come look at this shit. They steal the flowers. I just don't think that I'd be able to run outside and put 9 foot in that ass like I would want to, okay? So, but yeah, I really, really would, Queen Anne's at the post office, see? there's some goodies. There's goodies everywhere. So, yeah, I have talked way too long. Yes, almost that's it. Right. We can't have a rain barrel. Right. I got a rain barrel, and they let us have rain barrels here in Ohio, but my rain barrel is jacked. I don't know why. It would be full of water, and it wouldn't be enough pressure in the spigot to let the water out. You know, or yeah, because you're supposed to be able to run a hose off that thing, and that thing due to all the rain we had was full, and I couldn't get it to run on a hose, so I just stand there and fill up the buckets with the with the rain shower water, and walk it over to the garden and pour it in the garden. Yes, because I'm a hippie and I'm a conservationist. So yeah, I did, but that shit got old real quick. So I gotta find out what's wrong with my rain barrel next year. So, and if I'm lucky, the beekeeper is also an herbalist, and I told him he could have half my yard next summer to grow whatever the hell he wants. So stay tuned. I may be having a better gardener than me in my backyard. All right. Okay. Tomorrow, the boxes. And if they sell out is cool.